This is Michigan's retirement coach, Mike Douglas.
Well, one thing I know for sure, it's never going to be boring when we get to have a podcast conversation with Mike Douglas. We were talking before we started recording this episode about how I was like, I don't even know how to start this one. But then we're going to sing a little song. Are you going to sing the song or are you going to be Mike Shy now?
No, it's because we're referencing. Here's what you need to understand.
Okay.
I'm not going to sing it, but there's something you should research on Google or on YouTube.
Okay.
It's called Cybergoth Christmas.
Okay.
Cybergoth, all one word. CYBER Goth, GOTH, Christmas.
Okay.
It's Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. All I want for, right? But it's like a gothic group of people who are dancing under an overpass to some slam music, but it syncs up perfectly with All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Cybergoth
And
Christmas.
So it's Cybergoth Christmas.
Okay.
It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
Okay.
I watch it every year around Christmas time because it's all these like teenage guys and girls and all these like all black and all this stuff. And they start dancing all hard, but it syncs up perfectly with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. It is so funny.
Okay. So save it for November, though, because right now, at the time we're recording this podcast, it's mid-July. Nobody feels like having Christmas songs stuck in their head.
It's worth it.
We bring all of this up with intention because the idea of celebrating birthdays is one that most people look forward to. It's a fun day. You get some cake. You get a gift, hopefully. Walk around with a balloon. Everybody wishes you happy well wishes. But the queen of Christmas, the pop star of all pop stars, Mariah Carey herself, she believes in celebrating life, Mike Douglas. She says she celebrates life. And at age 56, there is one thing she refuses to observe. She explained it all recently on a British radio station, Capital FM.
Mariah, is it true you don't acknowledge the passing of time?
That is true. I just don't believe in it.
Do you mean time zones? Or
No, just time.
Just time. Time, so no clocks?
No.
No, just not into that.
Yeah, I don't let it go.
Do you celebrate your birthday?
I don't have a birthday, no. Anniversaries, yeah.
if we were to meet up later, how would we know when?
On Mariah's time.
Yeah, I would have somebody call you and figure it out.
See, right there, that's where my problem is with Mariah. Not that she's not celebrating a birthday, but because she's going to be late to lunch and I'm going to be sitting there waiting for her for 45 minutes. It's rude.
Figure it out.
It's figured.
We'll figure it out.
She'll have her people call my people.
See, this is when rich people disconnect from regular people.
Hello. That's all I could think about when she was talking. And I love Mariah because she is so true to herself. She never abandons her Mariah ways, ever. Not once. No. And she won't do it. The thing about...
She's like, I don't do time. I don't do that. Like, I don't do time. That's crazy to think that someone's just like, I'm done with time as a concept.
Right.
What are you talking about?
That's the Mariah way.
Right.
If only it was so easy for the rest of us. And thinking about the time that goes by and who never misses a birthday or a year going by, as of course, the IRS coming for our money. They do it every year without fail, Mike. And when it comes to taxes for retirement and understanding how we can do better, hopefully pay less in taxes with the appropriate strategies, let's talk about our ages, important years as we get closer to retirement when it comes to our taxes and opportunities that we might not realize we have.
Yeah, there are 5 ages that you need to know in retirement or about retirement to build your plan.
Okay.
Number 1, age 50. At age 50 or older, you can defer paying income taxes with extra contributions, the catch-up contributions to your 401k. Mm-hmm. You can put in up to $31,000 a year into a 401k once you're 50 or older. You have a catch-up, which allows you to defer the taxes on the extra $7,000. So that's a big one. Age 50, I can start dumping more money into my 401ks or my IRAs than before.
Okay.
The next thing, age 59 and a half. That's when you're no longer subject to the 10% penalty if you want to take money out of your retirement accounts. Prior to 59 and a half, outside of some exclusions, you have a 10% penalty if you take money out. Now, there are some ways around it. There are tricks, especially with Roth IRAs. There are tricks to getting money in and out without paying any taxes or any fees on it. But once you hit 59 and a half, now my 401k, my IRAs, if I'm retired, I can take whatever I want out of them, just pay taxes on it. The next one. So number 1, age 50. Number 2, age 59 and a half. Number 3, ages 60 through 63, you get an extra contribution bump up up to $34,750 on your 401k. So at age 50, I get a bump, and at age 60, I get another bump all the way to age 63, where I can put even more money into my retirement savings accounts to try and juice them right before I retire. Number 4, age 62 and really kind of spanning to age 70. That's the range at which you can take your Social Security benefits.
Okay.
There are some outliers. If you're a widow, you can take a different benefit, things like that. But otherwise, for regular people, age 62 to 70, the earliest and the latest you can file for Social Security. Every year you wait in the middle, 8% growth on the benefit, and it's rated through the course of the year. But from age 62, your earliest retirement, to age 70, that is the range. You cannot wait past 70 and grow your retirement benefits. You cannot take it earlier than 62 outside of a widow benefit. So there are certain time frames. So number 1, age 50. Number 2, 59 and a half. Number 3, age 60 for your extra benefit. Number 4 is ages 62 to 70 for Social Security. And number 5, age 73. That is the current age at which you have to start taking money out of your traditional IRAs and 401ks, your pre-tax money. This is required minimum distributions. They kick in at age 73, and they happen every single year with an increasing percentage every single year that you have to take out. No more tax deferral. You have to start taking money out of the accounts at age 73. That is moving to age 75 in a few years. So it's amazing how I can say, here's only 5 numbers you need to know, but yet each one has its own subset of issues you have to know about it.
Yeah.
And this is the problem with the way they treat retirees, is everything is so complicated, and nothing is short form. Everything's convoluted, and everything. Also,
everything's a problem. Everything is a problem. Oh, look at you with all of your 401ks. Problems, all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
All your 401k savings. Oh, Social Security, there's problems there. Pension.
Yeah.
I hope you know I hope you know your best withdrawal strategy on pensions, because problems.
Lump sum or pension.
To do.
And the reality is this. It's true, right? Like if you take from the wrong one, if you file at the wrong time, there could be tax consequences. There could be longevity consequences. What happens if my spouse dies young and I live longer? Like, should I have waited for Social Security or not? What happens if my spouse dies? Do I get any of their pension or reduced pension? There's a lot of confusion with all this stuff. What if we both take all of our benefits? How much do we pay in taxes?
Yeah.
All these things matter. Okay. And retirement planning is kind of complicated in that space. But the more you can research, the more you can learn and be educated on things like our channel here, Michigan's Retirement Coach. Subscribe, follow our content. We will keep putting out dates and ages and things you need to know about. But on this, knowing these ages helps you know. So if you're age 47, 48, 49, know this: at age 50, you can start dumping more money into your 401ks. Well, that's a nice thing to know.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about retiring and you're 56 or 57, you say, I'm just going to pull from my retirement accounts. Know this: until you get to age 59 and a half, you're going to pay a penalty for the most part if you take money out. So we don't want to do that. If you are still working and you're age 60 and you think you've maxed out what you can do, there's another benefit you can increase to. So there's all these different rules and sets and numbers. Just being aware, being educated, and knowing the rules of the game. If you know the rules, you can play within the rules and win within the rules. So know the ages, know the numbers, and play to your benefit.
Okay. All of that said, the initial question, michigansretirementcoach.com, by the way, if you have questions about these ages, you want to talk to Mike and his team, we also have links posted in the show notes. All of this said, all of these fires that we've lit, problems when it comes to tax planning. Let's talk about that broader idea of what we can do. Yes. Okay. So these ages, because the point of this conversation is that all of these ages apply to tax strategies. So how do we do better? How does this all fall under the umbrella of a tax plan and a tax strategy that you can help us figure out?
Well, the biggest thing is because in life, we get what's left, right? Like we earn a certain amount, the government takes their cut, and we get what's left. So if you are becoming a higher income earner and you want to save a little bit in taxes right now, using those bump up in contributions, that age 50 and age 60, those will allow you to defer more income and more taxes to the future. That may or may not be a good decision. Sometimes we always think that we should defer till later, but not realizing that if I do it later, then they're going to tax my Social Security. It becomes a bigger issue.
Yeah.
So deferring money is good. Saving money is good. Building an investment portfolio is good. But doing the tax deferred route may not always be the right solution. So when you're looking at saving for retirement, we were talking about this earlier, like when you get to certain ages, how much should we be doing for tax strategies? Should I be putting money into, whole life insurance, as a vehicle for tax-free income in the future? Should I be putting money into a dividend strategy to kick out dividend income in the future? Should I be putting money into annuities to build lifetime income in the future? Should I be converting all my pre-tax money to Roth so I can have tax-free investments in the future? Those all affect the different decisions. And then when you say, well, at 59 and a half, what account should I pull from? Depends on the tax consequences and where we fall. So taxes are a very unique, we treat them like it's a broad thing. Like everybody pays them, everybody's screwed, just deal with it. Yeah. And that's not the reality.
Okay.
The reality is we have individualized tax opportunities that, like your family, Heather, is different than my family.
Yeah.
And the things we're able to deduct or not deduct, things that we get hammered on are going to be different things that you get hammered on. Mm-hmm. And just trying to figure out a strategy that makes sense for my family is the most important thing for me. Mm-hmm. How do I make sure that as much of what we earned goes to our family? How do I build for the future in a way that if the government decides to run taxes through the roof 15 years from now, that I'm not getting crushed in taxes? So it all works together because at the end of the day, we get income, we have investments, and we deal with the market. That's what people always talk about. Well, I got my income and I got my investments and I don't want to lose money in the markets. That's all of it. And rarely do people say, hey, by the way, you have to pay taxes on that. Or if I'm taking my required distributions out, now they're going to tax my Social Security. Maybe I should do Roth conversions and lower my required distributions. And it's all kind of a tangled web. But if you know the 5 dates we talked about when these things happen, when I can save more and defer, when I have to take money out, when I should take my Social Security, or when my accounts are liquid and I can use them, that's when you can start playing the tax game of, oh, well, I should move over here and pay taxes now or later. It all integrates together.
It all integrates together when it's put into a plan to help it integrate together, Mike. And that's the thing. You're saying it's tangled. You're talking about tangled. So it's untangle the tax web that literally every single American is caught up in. We are all part of this web together. At least you're not alone in this space. But when it comes to wanting to untangle the web for yourself, for your savings, for your family, for your retirement, Mike and his team, they are here to help. MichigansRetirementCoach.com is our website and where you can go to start the conversation with Mike and his team at Life Plan Financial Design. Let's untangle the tax web so that you are not like so many other Americans and just standing there confused by it all. At Life Plan Financial Design, Mike and his team, they can clarify for you. So again, start the conversation, MichigansRetirementCoach.com, or just click on the links we got posted in the show notes.
Thanks for listening to Michigan's Retirement Coach with Mike Douglas. To learn more, visit MichigansRetirementCoach.com.
Michael Douglas is an investment advisor representative of Stewards Wealth Planning, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if Michael Douglas is licensed in your state, please call 517-323-7526. Stewards Wealth Planning, LLC is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Michael B. Douglas, NPN number 9650939.